Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
The topic that we are going to discuss now is childhood and adolescent cancers in India. So why is this in news now? Let us understand. According to the new study published in India Pediatric Journal's January 2024 edition, childhood and adolescent cancers are growing as a matter of public health concern in India. Okay, accounting for a significant proportion of all cancers in India, this childhood and adolescent cancers are growing in numbers. So that is why it is in news. So the study is based on largest data set on childhood cancers in India, which is from the National Cancer Registry Program. What is this program? When was this started and by which agency? It was started in 1981 by Indian Council of Medical Research. Okay, so based on the data from this program, this findings have been found. Okay, so what are all the findings? Cancer cases in India from 2012 to 2019. India reported 13,32,207 cancer cases between 2012 and 2019, and of all these cases, over 3% of cases belongs to under 15 age, and then 4.6% under 20. Okay, so here leukemia constitute a substantial burden. Okay, it is a type of cancer here. Okay, we'll understand what leukemia here. Okay, leukemia constitute a substantial burden comprising nearly half of all cancer burdens in the age group of 0 to 4 and 5 to 9. And the percentages here are 42.1% and 42.5% respectively. That is 42.1% for 0 to 4 and 42.5% for 5 to 9 age group. Okay, leukemia. Next is malignant bone tumors affect more girls due to earlier skeletal immaturity. Okay, so statements like these are important. Malignant bone tumors affect more girls due to earlier skeletal maturity. Moreover, see this point that low and middle income countries report 90% of the global cancer burden but are awarded less than 0.1% funding for the pediatric cancer research. So there is a disparity also here, okay, which has to be taken into account. So what is the distribution of cancer cases among different age groups in India? That we have to see. So childhood cancers are divided into two age groups, that is from 0 to 14 and another from 0 to 19 age group based on the International Classification of Childhood Cancers 3rd edition. Okay, and for 0 to 19 age group, the leading cancers are leukemia, lymphoma, bone cancer and central nervous system tumor. Okay, and for 0 to 14 age group, the same set of cancers but in different order. Okay, leukemia, lymphoma, central nervous system tumors and then bone cancer. So these are all the cancers which is affecting childhood and adulthood. Okay, so here we need to know what cancer is. We are talking a lot about cancer and then different types of cancer, but what cancer is and what are all the different types of cancer that is discussed in this particular topic, that we need to know. So what cancer is? It is uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells in the body. Uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells in the body. So cancer cells are abnormal cells. So these abnormal cells are called as cancer cells and they have the ability to invade and destroy the healthy tissues and organs. Okay, this is very important. So in a healthy body, cells grow, divide and die in a regulated manner. If a person is healthy, in his body or in her body, cells grow, divide and die in a regulated manner. This will happen in a cycle, okay, allowing for the normal functioning of the tissues and organs. But in case of cancer, in case of a person having cancer, certain genetic mutations and abnormalities disrupt this normal cell cycle thus causing cells to divide and grow uncontrollably. So they have to grow, divide and die. This is the cycle. But then what is happening here? The cells divide and grow uncontrollably because of certain genetic mutations and abnormalities. Okay, so this is what cancer is. Now let us understand what are all the different types of cancer that is discussed in this article. Okay, one is leukemia and then another is lymphoma. We have grouped it together because they have common origin. Okay, so leukemia and lymphoma originate in lymphocytes. So they both originate in lymphocytes. But what is the difference? Leukemia typically originates in the bone marrow and spreads through bloodstream. Okay, they originate in bone marrow and spreads through bloodstream, whereas lymphoma usually originates in lymph nodes or the spleen. Okay, and then they spreads through the lymphatic system. Okay, the lymphatic system is not same as the bloodstream. Okay, it is a separate system in our body. Okay, the other type of cancer that is discussed in this article is bone cancer. What is bone cancer? It is caused when unusual cells grow out of control in bone and it destroys normal bone tissue. And see this point? This variety of bone cancer occurs most often in children and young adults in the bones of their legs and arms. Okay, so who are the victims here? Children and young adults. Next is the fourth type of cancer, that is central nervous system tumors. So what is central nervous system tumors and which part of the body is affected by this central nervous system tumor? So this tumor occurs when abnormal cells form in brain and spinal cord. So when abnormal cells are forming in brain and spinal cord, that is called as central nervous system tumor. And this CNS tumor can be either cancerous or benign, and both these types need medical care. Okay, so a cancerous tumor is malignant. Okay, so what is malignant here? Meaning it can grow fast and spread to other parts of the body. So when it has this ability to grow fast and spread to other parts of the body, then it is called malignant. Then what is benign? Just the opposite of it. Okay, so benign tumor means a tumor will grow slowly and will not spread to other parts of the body. Okay, so this is the difference between malignant and benign tumors. And this CNS tumor can be both cancerous, that is malignant, or benign. And they both need medical care because there are chances that after some time benign tumors may turn into a cancerous tumor or a malignant tumor. Okay, so this is what we need to know